So this weekend, I'm in New York because I was invited to speak as a panelist for one of the conference called KIMM, Korean Inter MBA Mixer. So now I'll be heading up to Upper West Side and go to Columbia Business School. Let's go. Hello, this is Yujin. I'm a management consultant based in Boston.
We made it! Here we are at Columbia Business School. I think the school's changed a lot. I've actually only been back in 2020 before COVID hit. This is where my sister went to school. I am 20 minutes early. I'm gonna go find the panel organizers and get ready for this. Crevice Hall. 저는 졸업했고 패널리스트로 왔어요. I feel like a student again. Actually, don't want to be a student right now. I'm happy working. 잠시만요. 어머. 네. 네. We got a little gift.
Welcome to our team panel session. My name is NK and I'm honored to moderate today's event. So we are excited to host three amazing Korean professionals who carved out impressive careers in consulting and tech across the US and beyond. Let's meet our panel. Eugene, consultant at So I will start with a few questions and feel free to jump in and build on each other's. Could you briefly introduce your career path and what led you to your current role?
Hi everyone, my name is Yujin. I'm actually based in Boston and visiting for the weekend. The defining theme and the common thread in my career is around people. I made a lot of choices and career decisions around the people I want to work with and to surround myself with as many people as possible. So my first job, I was an actuary in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and then decided within 6 months, this is not for me. I like numbers, but I like people more. So I joined PwC doing M&A tech consulting in the Bay Area, but was based in DC as well and traveled back and forth for 2.5 years doing the cross-country commutes. In business school, I thought I was lead consulting, but here I am back again. And at I focus primarily working with clients in real estate and private capital, so PE clients. If you're interested in making pivots around sector, what type of clients you want to work with, or also questions around cities in the US, I've lived in 10 different cities, so would love to tell you more about that too.
What motivated you to pursue an MBA, and what's something valuable you took from that experience into your current role?
I think for me, I was primarily interested in solving for, let's say, 3 things. First is about confidence. What does confidence look like for me? How do I want to feel in the workplace as an international Korean, obviously just not from here. I use my Yujin name at work. And secondly was around building more connections. I wanted to learn from as many people as possible. And I feel the best way to do that is vicariously in a school where it feels really safe. And last but not least was around clarity. It was around me trying to figure out, do I want to stay in like the M&A, the tech space? Is that what really excites me? Ultimately, I studied real estate and finance at Wharton and felt like that was a really good fit. I love hotels, I love offices, and those are some things that I gravitate towards. Those are the things I was solving for and what I ended up getting in my 2 years.
What were the secret to navigating the US workplace culture? So Eugene, can you start?
Oh yeah. So I actually invite you to fully lean into your Korean identity and use it to your advantage. And what I mean by that is we're taught to like read more about football, NFL, what's going on in Super Bowl. I do not care, and I don't think that's like the world I will ever get into. But I use it to my advantage. So for instance, that picture you see right there, I took in Korea, and when my clients see it in the Zoom call, they're like, "Oh, nice picture." And they tell me, "Yeah, you should come to Korea, take a picture there." And just like really lean into what I'm familiar with, the type of culture that I have, and make sure you're comfortable in your own skin, because otherwise you have like a long way to go, decades of work ahead of you, and you really want to use it to your advantage. If anything, you bring another perspective. I've definitely had clients that were in China or in Japan. A lot of the partners would lean on to me to understand like, okay, is there anything that I need to look out for when I'm working with these clients? And there's a lot of perspective that you can bring. So lean into that, really be proud of it. I love bringing little sunscreen at work too, and just letting my clients see it and just like have a little chit chat there. So don't hide who you are and really embrace your identity that you are Korean.
What are some challenges we might face in the US workplace as Korean? I'm very concerned about, my networking skill. So, do you have any advice to give us?
I would also love to add, speaking more tactically in terms of networking, I keep a OneNote. In the OneNote, I have a little table that says their hometown, how many siblings they have, how many kids they have, age, when their birthdays are, anniversaries, where their last vacation or upcoming vacation is. So whenever you're catching up with them, you're just like, oh, how was that vacation in Milan? Like, would love to hear more. Or even for myself, just introduce something about you too. So even if it's a Zoom call, I change my background to my last vacation or my vacation coming up and say, oh, do you want to guess where this is? So it feels more like a game. And people love that. We don't always want to talk about work when we're networking. I mean, the word itself has working in it. So we want to kind of make it more friendly and make it more enjoyable and fun for you. So find something that works for you. For me, I'm a really visual person, so the Zoom background works. But maybe it's something else. Maybe it's like listening to the same music we're talking about, something that you guys can bond over. And ultimately, like what you just mentioned, MK, just be kind to yourself. All of this will take time. No one gets it right the first time. It took me many years and trial and error to find what works well for me. So I know you're hearing a lot of different things today and you have a year or maybe a few months left in school. So take a few things, try it out for yourself and see what really works well.
If you could go back to your MBA days, what would you do differently?
I was also born and raised in Korea and went to high school there too. And many times it's like, 내가 이걸 할 수 있을까? There's a lot of voice in your mind that keeps doubting, like, am I good enough? And all these things act somewhat as a barrier in your mind. But I want you to push that aside. If you're worried, that's totally fine, but do something about it. Because if you're not doing anything, just worrying, that is a choice to not do anything. Be your own cheerleader or have someone, like, it's usually my mom, I'd be like, oh, 너무 힘들어. And then she would just send me all these 카톡 emojis and just make me feel good. And have that hype person, whether abroad, close to you, or your significant other, who can really pump you up. Because if you can't do that for yourself, then no one else will. You have a long way ahead. This is not going to be an easy journey, but ultimately, if you believe in yourself, I think something will turn out well.
Let's open a quick Q&A session.
Question for you, Jen. Could you name the best two cities out of your many cities that you live in?
Okay, 2 cities. Number 1 is going to be Santa Monica. I got into business school, knew where it was going to be next 2 years. I was living by the beach with a very cute dog. My roommate had a dog. So all things considered, I felt like I was in heaven. Like mentally, physically, sunshine, like Greek yogurt, Pilates, it was great. Second is actually gravitate towards New York a lot, even though I'm based in Boston. I'm here a lot for work. I also live here for work as well. So this place is chaotic. It is crazy, but it's a lot of fun. Whichever city you choose, I think you will find your pockets of people. Sure.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So that wraps up my weekend and a quick trip to New York City. I'm heading back to Boston in the Penn Station right now. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything else I can cover in the next topic. Thank you for watching and come back to my next video topic on...
Let's go! It's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking